I'm Nigel Lythgoe, and this is The Enemy Within, the show where one of our contestants has been given all of today's answers. If they keep their identity hidden, they'll steal all of today's money. Let's meet our contestants. Aid Lutman from Middlesex, Karen Donaldson from Glasgow, Steve Ball from Manchester, Gina Brown from Ipswich, and Andrew Proctor from Beeley. One of you is a cheat. You are the enemy within a group of honest contestants. And if you're not caught today, you will steal everything that belongs to them. Let's meet our first enemy suspect. Aid Lutman, you're an RAF air traffic controller. We asked you, is cheating ever acceptable?
No, it's not. If people cheat, they become untrustworthy. In the job I do, I need to rely on the people I work with. If they are found out to be cheats, then they are certainly unreliable and I cannot work with them.
Well, you'll certainly need to work with your fellow contestants today in order to find the enemy, unless it's you, Aid Lutman. Are you the enemy?
Absolutely not.
Then I will ask you 3 questions. Each one of them is worth £25. If you don't know the answer or answer incorrectly, I'll throw it open for a bonus. Now, we don't know what strategy the enemy will employ today. They've been given the answers, but they don't have to use them. Let's look for clues in round 1. What is the name of Venus Williams' famous sporting sister? Throwing it open. Andrew.
Serena.
Correct. In which river was Christ baptized?
Jordan.
Correct. What was the title of Bonnie Tyler's only UK #1? Throwing it open. Gina.
Holding Out for a Hero.
No, it was Total Eclipse of the Heart. You're into 70s and 80s bands and music, Aid?
Yes.
And you didn't know that?
Can't remember everything.
Let's move on to our second enemy suspect. Karen Donaldson, an accountant. Let's see what she said when we asked her, what do you think of cheating?
Well, I think there's 2 types of cheating. One, the serious type, which relates to sitting exams, etc. for work or education. That should not be tolerated. On a lighter note, I think if you're just doing it for fun, some childish pranks, I think cheating should be allowed and you should just have some fun with it.
Well, there's no fun to be had today if you're cheated out of your money, unless you're the cheat. Karen Donaldson, are you the enemy?
No, not at all.
Your 3 questions, each worth £25. Which band had the top album of the 90s with Morning Glory?
Oasis.
Correct. Which blood sport was the theme of Ernest Hemingway's novel Death in the Afternoon?
Don't know.
Throwing it open. Gina.
Bullfighting.
It was bullfighting. Founded in 1973, Karen, which magazine bills itself as the Journal of Strange Phenomena? Throwing it open. It's the Fortean Times. A difficult question. Obviously, the enemy knows the answer and decided not to buzz in. Unless the enemy was you, Karen, and you decided not to give me the answer. Let's meet our third enemy suspect. Steve Ball, you're a litigation executive. We asked you, do you think cheats prosper?
Yes, I do. In my 5th year art exam, I had to supply 5 pieces of art for my teachers to judge me upon. I happened to copy all my art out of a very famous TV artist's art book, and that very famous TV artist helped me pass my exam with flying colours.
Steve Ball, you've admitted cheating. I wonder if you'll cheat again today. Steve Ball, are you the enemy?
No, Nigel, I'm not.
Your 3 questions. Who became the 5th James Bond in 1995?
Timothy Dalton.
Throwing it open. Karen.
Pierce Brosnan.
Correct. In the USA, which major horse race is held annually at Churchill Downs, Louisville?
Kentucky Derby.
Correct. In comic strip fiction, Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson are which crime-fighting duo?
Batman and Robin.
They are indeed. Let's move to our 4th enemy suspect. Gina Brown's a jazz singer. Let's see what she said when we asked her, have you ever been cheated on?
Yes, I have. Someone very close to me has cheated on me, and it just made me think that maybe I should change my way of thinking. I had a little saying that my mother told me when I was younger that cheats never prosper, but apparently they do.
Well, they certainly do on this show, Gina. If they're a good cheat, that is. I wonder if you're a good cheat. Gina Brown, are you the enemy?
Absolutely not.
Your 3 questions. In imperial measure, how many half inches are there in a foot?
24.
Correct. Which newsreader hosted the 1990s nostalgia quiz show, Today's the Day?
I don't know.
Throwing it open. Andrew.
Martin Lewis.
Correct. How Do I Live was a 1998 UK top 10 hit for which American songstress?
I can't remember.
Throwing it open.
Leanne Rimes.
Leanne Rimes is correct. Gina, you're a singer. Don't you listen to other people's records?
I mean, I know the answer now, but forgot.
Let's move on to our final enemy suspect. Andrew Proctor, you're a psychiatric nurse. Let's see what you said when we asked you, would you cheat to win?
Well, I'm a very competitive person and only play to win. When I'm playing games with my family or friends, I always tend to be the scorer, and when I feel things slipping away from me, I tend to manipulate the scores in my favour.
Well, I wonder if you'll tip the balance in your favour today. Andrew Proctor, are you the enemy?
No, I'm definitely not the enemy.
Your 3 questions. In 1972, which military dictator ordered the mass expulsion of Asians from Uganda?
I don't know.
Throwing it open. Steve.
No, sorry, it's gone.
Well, you've just stopped everybody else picking up a bonus, Steve. Be careful how you buzz in. Unless, of course, that's the game you want to play. The answer was Idi Amin. Andrew, in May 2001, media magnate Silvio Berlusconi became Prime Minister of which country? Throwing it open. Gina.
Italy.
Italy, yes. Silvio Berlusconi, do you think that's an Irish name?
I suppose it does sound quite Italian.
Yeah, I suppose it does. Who plays Gary Sparrow in the sitcom Goodnight Sweetheart?
Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Correct. It's the end of the first round. I'm not going to reveal your running totals at this point. Only our viewers at home will be able to see those. But I will tell you who's in the lead, and that is Steve, Gina, and Andrew. But does that mean they're cheating or they know the answers? I wonder if you've picked up any clues yet. Maybe you have at home. You can join in when the telephone lines are opened at the end of the next round, which is a buzzer round where each question is worth £50. Remember, the enemy doesn't have to buzz in. They can sit back and let you do all of the work. It's not just about answering the questions. It's about questioning the answers others give. That's where you'll find your clues as we move into round 2. Hands on buzzers. Which landmark is known to Australians as the... Aid.
Ayers Rock.
That's incorrect. Which landmark is known to Australians as the coat hanger? Karen.
Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Correct. Maybe if you wait, you'll be able to build your money up, Aid. Which crime writer created the detective Adam Dalgleish? Gina.
Ruther Endell.
No, throwing it open. Karen.
P.D. James.
Is correct, yes. Which is Scotland's largest loch? Karen.
Loch Lomond.
You'd know that, coming from Scotland, of course.
Yes.
Which organisation's publication is the war cry? Gina.
Salvation Army.
Correct. In maths, which Greek letter is used to denote the number 3.18?
Pi.
Correct. In which 1996 film did Colin Firth play an obsessive Arsenal fan? Karen.
Fever Pitch.
It was indeed. In which royal castle would you find St George's Chapel? Gina.
Windsor Castle.
Correct. In 2001, which rock legend upset hearsay by saying that Danny... Gina,
Elton John.
what did he say?
He said that Danny looked like the guy out of that children's cartoon.
Shrek.
Shrek, that's it.
Correct. Which senator led the 1950s anti-communist... Which... Karen.
Joe McCarthy.
It was indeed Joseph McCarthy. In which Olympic sport did Matt Biondi... Gina.
Diving.
No, I'm throwing it open. Aid.
Swimming.
Correct. Well, that's the end of that round. We're being very quick on the buzzers. We're not necessarily picking up the pounds. I'm still not going to tell you your individual scores, but what I will tell you is that Karen is now in the lead. But does that mean she's today's enemy? We're now at the halfway stage, and you must be forming some opinions, so let me pick up on those. Aid, who do you think today's enemy is?
Steve.
Why?
He looks shifty.
He looks shifty. Karen, who do you think today's enemy is?
I think it's Andrew.
Why?
He's admitted that he likes to win, and I think as a psychiatric nurse he'll know how to play mind games, and just his mannerisms. I think he's too obvious, as if he's looking at all us, trying to deflect attention from himself.
Right. Well, if he isn't the enemy, let's hope those mind games will help him spot the enemy for you. Steve, who do you think the enemy is?
I thought it could have been me because I do look shifty, but I think I'll have a guess at Andrew.
Why?
Similar reasons that Karen mentioned, but I've just got a feeling that Andrew may be the one.
Right. Gina, who do you think is the enemy?
Well, I'm 50-50 at the moment between Karen and Steve.
Well, I only want one name from you at this moment in time.
Well, I'll go for Karen,
Why Karen?
because she's pressing for everything.
She's in the lead, she's doing well.
But she's pressing
She's
for
answering
everything.
the questions.
Yeah.
Do you really think the enemy would step into the spotlight and play that game?
Well, you made me pick someone that I'm reserved with the rest of my judgment.
Okay. Andrew, fingers pointed at you a couple of times.
They were.
Who do you think the enemy is?
I actually think it's Karen.
Why?
I think she's got too broad a knowledge, somebody as young as herself. She's answering too many questions. She's too quick on the buzzer.
Too quick on the buzzer. Well, I wonder how you're doing at home. You've heard our contestants' thoughts. Do you agree with them, or have you spotted something that they haven't? If you have and you think you know who the enemy is, then why not call us now? If you think it's Aid, call 0901 383 4141. If you think it's Karen, then call 0901 383 4142. If you think it's Steve, then call 0901 383 4143. If you think it's Gina, then call 0901 383 4144. And if you think it's Andrew, then call 0901 383 4145. 5 randomly selected winners will each receive £200. The lines will be open until the end of our final round, and calls cost 25 pence. We'll move on to our third round. I'm now going to ask each of you 3 questions. Each question is worth £75. It's on a specific subject. Your problem is you haven't chosen that specific subject, so it's quite possible that you won't get any of your answers right, unless, of course, you're the enemy and you've seen the answers. But then again, would you want to let everybody know that you've seen the answers? If you didn't pick up any clues in rounds 1 or 2, you're going to have to do so in this, our third round. Aid, your specific subject is Elvis Presley. Are you a fan?
Not particularly.
In which American city was Elvis born?
Kentucky?
No, I'm going to throw it open. Andrew?
Nashville.
No, it was Tupelo, Mississippi. Released in 1977, what was Presley's last UK #1?
Blue suede shoes.
Throwing it open. Steve?
Suspicious Minds.
No, it was Way Down. Gina, I'm surprised you don't know any of these music numbers.
Elvis is too old for me.
Was he? You don't sing any songs that he's ever covered?
I can't say that I haven't, but I'm not an Elvis fan.
Which part of the Graceland mansion is not open to the public?
His bedroom?
No, I've got to throw it open. Gina?
The Gardens?
No, it is upstairs, but it's more than the bedroom, mate.
Okay.
Karen, let's move to you. Your specialist subject is Star Trek. Are you a Trekkie?
I've got a friend who's a Trekkie.
Let's see how you get on. What was the pilot episode of Star Trek called?
Don't know.
Throwing it open. No Trekkies here, but certainly an enemy. It was called The Cage. What was the name of the character played by DeForest Kelley in Star Trek?
Dr. Bones.
Bones is good
Dr.
enough. It was Leonard McCoy. What is Captain Kirk's middle name?
Thomas.
Throwing it open.
Tiberius.
It was Tiberius. How did you know that, Aid?
I have a strange memory.
Right. James T. Kirk. James Tiberius Kirk. It's a strange memory. Maybe it doesn't have to last so long if you've only just seen the answers. And Karen, you knew it was a T. Thomas.
Yeah, I remembered it was always James T. Kirk, and I thought, well, with being James, I thought the middle name would be sort of equally plain.
Right.
Would never have guessed Tiberius.
No, I could never have guessed that. You've had to have known that. Steve, let's move to you. Ludwig van Beethoven. Are you comfortable with that subject?
No, definitely not.
In which German city was Beethoven born? Throwing it open, Aid.
Munich.
No, it was Bonn. His Symphony No. 6, inspired by the countryside, is better known as what?
Blue Danube.
Throwing it open, Aid.
Pastoral Suite.
Pastoral is quite right, Pastoral Symphony. From which affliction did Beethoven suffer?
He was deaf.
He was deaf. Absolutely right. Gina, your specific subject is the royal family. I'm happy with that subject.
Afraid so.
You're not a fan of the royal family?
I don't mind the royal family, but I don't think I know enough about them.
Let's see. Who became Princess Royal in 1987?
Princess Anne.
Correct. Who is second in line to the British throne?
Prince William.
Correct. Which royal duke is the son of Prince Andrew and Princess Alice of Greece?
Prince Philip.
Correct. Well, you didn't think you knew much about them. You got 3 out of 3. Andrew, your specific subject is famous bears. Who lives in Nutwood with his pals Bill and Algie?
Rupert.
Correct. Which bear is the symbol of the charity Children in Need?
Pudsey.
Correct. What was the name of Sooty's panda girlfriend?
Sweep.
Throwing it open, Karen.
Sue.
Sue. Sweep's a boy, Andrew.
Yes, so he is.
Well, that's the end of that round. And for the first time, I can now reveal your cash totals. And for our viewers at home, a reminder of those telephone numbers to call. Steve, you have £150. Andrew, you have £225. Aid, you have £275. Karen, you have £450. And Gina, you have £450, which means that Karen and Gina are our current leaders. Does that mean that they're the enemy, though? Let's take a moment's pause here and look at your past history. Aid, you enjoy football, golf, computer games, quizzes. Is he answering enough questions? I've got to tell you that Aid has cheated before. Aid has told people that he's a great skier. Got up to the top of the slope. In fact, they put him in first position because he'd said what a great skier he was. He'd never skied before and fell flat on his face. Will he fall flat on his face today if he's caught out? Karen played truant at school. She went round to see another friend at her college and she was caught by one of the teachers. She then lied about which school she actually went to. The teacher happened to know other teachers at that school and found out that she had lied and called her own school, and she got into trouble for that. Will she get into trouble today? Steve Ball got a catalogue of crimes. Steve tells everybody he can speak Chinese. He can't. He put his friend's name down 2 years ago for every type of junk mail that he could find. His friend is still receiving that junk mail. If he'd do that to a friend, he'd certainly do it to you today. Gina dropped her friend in it. On gate crashing a party on New Year's Eve, it was an Italian party. And when she was asked if she could speak Italian, Gina said no. But my friend can. And her friend had to go around all evening saying buongiorno to everybody. If she'd do that to a friend, she'd do it to you. Andrew Proctor enjoys pub quizzes. Only last week he went to one. And when he didn't know the answer to the questions, he phone texted his sister, who was sitting next to a computer, and relaying the answers to him. He cheated then. He's probably cheating now. That's for you to decide. Hopefully that's given you an insight into your fellow contestants in order to build up a character profile. Time is running out now as we move into our final round. And this is a chance for you all to dramatically increase your cash totals. The first question is worth £100. Any of you can buzz in and take it. If you give me a correct answer, then the prize money for the next question goes up by £25. but the questions will not be offered. The most important question today is who is the enemy? Be sure you get that right. At the end of this, our final round. For £100, hazel and pecan are types of what? Aid.
Nut.
Correct. For £125, who won Eurovision twice for Ireland? Gina.
Johnny Logan.
Correct. For £150, which Pacific Island group was christened the Sandwich Islands? Karen.
Hawaii.
Correct. For £175, in Harry Enfield's TV shows, which couple has a baby called Frogmouth? Andrew.
Wayne and Where to Slob.
Correct. For £200, in which Dickens story does Tiny Tim appear? Gina.
Christmas Carol.
Correct. For £225, in the film Meet the Parents, who played Ben Stiller's future? Steve.
Robert De Niro.
Correct. For £250, in Greek mythology, who was the twin of Pollux? Gina.
Castor.
Correct. For £275, which singers' hits of the 80s include Oh Julie and Green Door? Karen.
Shaky Stevens.
Correct. For £300, on which island are the holiday resorts of Santa Ponsa and Magaluf? Karen.
Mallorca.
Correct. For £325, which ex-wife of actor Gary Oldman later married Ethan? Gina.
Uma Thurman.
Correct. That's the end of our quiz questions, and our phone lines are now closed. I will tell you your final scores. Aid, you have £375. Steve, you have £375. Andrew, you have £400. Karen, you have £1,175. Gina, you have £1,350, which means that Gina is today's winner. But that could be the closest you ever get to that money. It can still be stolen from you because the enemy is still within. In a moment, I'll ask you to nominate who you think the enemy is. You must give me a majority decision. If you fail to do so and I get a split decision, then I have to throw it open to the audience's vote. And that will be decisive whether you agree with it or not. It's now time for that audience vote. So, audience, who is the enemy? At this stage, our audience's vote will only be seen by our viewers at home. You've now had a chance to think. Is today's enemy out there in the front, answering all the questions, or are they being furtive and hiding the unique fact that they've already been given the answers? You must decide. Aid, who is the enemy?
Andrew.
Karen, who is the enemy?
Gina.
Steve, who is the enemy?
Andrew.
Gina, who is the enemy?
I think it's Aid.
Andrew, who is the enemy?
Aid.
We have a split decision. 2 point the finger at Andrew, 2 point the finger at Aid. We now must go to the audience vote. And the audience voted for Gina. But are they right? Will the real enemy stand up? No, they're on. Congratulations, Karen. Please sit down. You've outwitted your fellow contestants and you've outwitted the audience. Was there ever a point there that you thought you'd be caught out?
No.
No, fully confident.
Well, I just thought some of the tactics the other contestants were using, I thought if I hadn't been the enemy, I would have picked them anyway. There would have been reason for me to think that might be them.
Well, certainly Gina deflected the fingers pointing at you because she was so good at answering the questions.
Yeah, very good.
But you were very good. In the first buzzer round, you did very well. And in the final round, you and Gina did so well.
Mm-hmm.
And they still didn't spot you. You have managed to outwit everybody today, and you're going to go home with what you deserve, everybody else's winnings. And that comes to a substantial £3,675. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Aid, you didn't spot her?
Nope.
Never given a clue?
I did. I thought because she was sat there quietly, but then I thought she'd answered so many good questions that was too obvious. So I went for the quiet man on the end and got it wrong.
Steve, you're sitting next to her.
Well, again, with hindsight, I think I'd have changed my mind first first guess, but again, I thought it was too obvious. I just thought she was good at general knowledge.
Right. Gina, you thought it could be Karen halfway through.
Yes, I did. I changed my mind because Aid was looking too casual. See, that's the job you do, you see. I should have realised that. I did think it was her, but I went for him because he was just sitting there too. He wasn't looking at anybody.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, because of that,
That's okay.
you've lost £1,350.
Never had it in the first place.
Indeed, you didn't. Andrew, they all said because of your job you'd spot the enemy. You didn't.
Well, I did, but I had to split the vote and rely on the audience to do it because the majority would have gone to me, and I did know it was Karen, but it would have been pointed at me had I not gone for Aid and split the vote.
So you relied on the audience?
Yes, and they got it wrong.
They did. And contestants, you got it wrong. And you're going to go home today with what you deserve. Absolutely nothing. How did you do at home? Did you spot Karen? Were you a good detective? Do you think you're a better detective than we got here today? And you want to come on the show? Well, why not write to this address? The Enemy Within, Post Office Box 22122, London SE1 9GL. And please include a stamped self-addressed envelope. Well, that's all for now. Today's enemy, Karen, wasn't discovered by our contestants or the audience, but hopefully 5 of you out there did manage to identify her. See you next time, and remember, keep your friends close and keep your enemies even closer.